let's see, because I should have prepared first. Oh, okay, let me do this. Welcome back. Death, you're here. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Death. Oh, that is so cool. So how was yesterday? How was it good for you? Was it good for you or not? How cool is that? So funny. Death, are you subscribed to me? Please subscribe. You. Okay, so listen, I have here this beautiful theme bread, and I'm going to switch off the light just for a second there, because I'm going to my studio here. Are you subscribed to me? Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Okay, so I made some breads here. Look at this. Here. If I get milk. Probably. Have you tried? Have you tried? So, John Arevalo, have you tried? You have to try, things have to be like that. Okay, just give me a second. You have to try, no harm in trying, okay? So, I'm going just to make a little Lakesh. Kashyap, hi. Hi, oh my God, Pascal Alik. DJ Smith. So we're having here a few people coming. Thank you so much for here to be here. Oh my God, please, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's important for the growth, and I'm sure that you want to help. Is it correct or not? Thank you. The Explosive Samurai. What an amazing name. Shout out. Shout out to that. What is the name? What a creative name. So, thank you so much for being here. And today I made a little video in the morning. And I have to tell you something. It was a disaster because the phone where I was recording, it has like super horrible sound. It's an old phone that I was recording with, so it was not ideal. And I wanted to show you what I baked. So I baked all of this. You cannot see it. Let me see. Tell your friends to join the stream and subscribe because why not? Yes, sometimes friends are the last people to watch because I can see later and so on. So yes, so I'm going actually to shout out to DJ Smith 3535. DJ Smith, shout out, shout out, shout out. Thank you so much. I love to support people. I love to invite you to support each other because it's just amazing to have that kindness to each other. It's just the best, and Death knows about it. And everybody subscribe. Exactly. Tell them. Listen. You are so cool. I love the name. So this is a very simple bread, and because it's simple bread because I don't proof and I don't knead. So you don't need to go and knead the bread like crazy and really kind of beat up the dough to create the gluten, because gluten-free breads, they don't like that, because we just have to create a dough, so it's kind of chemical, a chemical formula to create an amazing bread. These breads are just glorious. Thank you, Dad. That is so sweet. That means a lot. That means a lot. So that means that I'm in a nice place. Okay, that's so cool. So what I came in here, because today the video was so bad, people could not hear very well. The image was blurry. I think that now it's okay. So now I'm coming here to show you what I baked, and I have to show you. I know I washed my hands. So look at this. So I have like a little like a pudding shape. I have the beautiful roses, of course, the stars, which are super cute. I like the cathedral are here. Look, like this, and you have the sunflowers. Look how beautiful. Can you see it? Let me see if you see. Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you, Death. Oh, thank you. You too. I'm in London. It's 22:29. I really appreciate that you were here. You're just so kind and very polite. And I love the name. It's so funny, and especially because of Halloween. It's just so funny. So please drop by, and we can always have a cup of coffee. And then I baked this set of bread. So this one I just is the same dough to all of them, but then it is the shape of the baking liner. So this one is a silicone, so they're very moist, the bread. Let me see if you can see. So you see how it is? It's just very moist. It's just very nice. Then with this one, it is a little bit harder and more elastic. This is a liner that I love. I really love these liners. They're liners with paper, like brown paper. I have liners with the white. They're terrible. They're really bad. And you can put the same thing. I don't know why, but it's not good at all. So sometimes I bake things and I was like, well, I feel like adding bananas. And I had those bananas that you save so you can make a banana bread later, but then you never make it, and then you throw them away. Well, I didn't, and I used them in all of the breads except the tiny ones. The tiny ones are the ones that were just so cool. It's not cake. This is bread. It's bread. No sugar, very little salt, but they're so delicious. They have like a chocolatey flavor, but it's not chocolate, and it's much more healthy it's healthier than chocolate, which is carob. Carob is it's a bean, so it's like this size. And if you go to Algarve, from the south of Portugal, and probably other countries for sure, but you just, oh, by the way, let me just, I wanted to put it on, but I didn't. Sorry about that. I wanted to put it on. Um, yeah, sorry. Anyway, I was just trying to get. Let me try to. I want to pin some messages. I like to do that. And I I'm actually I was on a friend's channel as well. Let me see. Let me see. Where am I? Where am I? Sorry, there I am. So I'm going to put here pin message for DJ Smith 35 for that. If it's so nice to you, of course, of course. You know, I love to have people here in the channel. It's just such a great community. I have to say that it's been such a great experience. Sometimes we have some weird people coming, I have to say, but then, you know, we just let them express themselves and then they will go away anyway. And Mohammed from Iraq, thank you so much for being here. I was just in a minute, a few minutes ago, I was doing another live because I was preparing, I was doing the mise en place for a meal tomorrow. So, but now I wanted to make this to present this to you because I want to tell you what was happening. So, what happened? What happened was that I was filming and the cameras were not focusing very well, was very blurry, and the sound was not good at all. So now I am presenting, you know, the end result because when I finished, it takes 1 hour to make this bread. It's 15 minutes to prepare, and or even less, to be honest. You can do it in less time, and then it's 45 minutes maximum to bake. So now this is the beauties that I baked. Look, they're just so cool, you know, so beautiful. And my favorite ones is the tiny ones. Look at these. This is so cute. Look how precious. How precious is this? Can you see it? Let me see what do you see. This is just so precious. I have to add. So good. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm sorry. I'm eating with my mouth. I'm talking with my mouth full. So, I need some water now. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I came here because I wanted to show you what I used. You know, just to clarify, just to summarize. So, this is rice flour, and the amount that I used was 500 grams. Then I used oat flour, and the oat flour was 400 grams. And then I used 125 grams of carob flour. The carob flour is like chocolate. You see how it is? It has this brown like cinnamon, between cinnamon and cocoa, and it's just so easy and beautiful. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning. And this is just a bean. It is organic. The smell is very, it's like chocolate. Chocolate, vanilla, the vanilla pods more than the vanilla extract. And I don't know, it has a certain elegance as well. Oh my God, am I traveling? Oh, Pascal, so cute. So here we have, how long did it take to bake in total? In total, it was 2 hours because, not 2 hours, it was 1 hour and 1 hour and a half because I was baking first this tray, and then because my oven is very small, so I was baking first this tray, and then in the meantime I was, you know, putting this dough into the other trays and the little silicone forms kind of thing, the baking liners kind of thing. And then in the meantime I did these as well, and I put them at the same time because they are so tiny, so they bake much faster, and they became crunchier. And I love that crunchiness that you find in bread, and sometimes you don't find it in the gluten-free because they crumble, because there is no gluten and they kind of just crumble, right? So in this kind of mixtures for gluten-free flours, you always have to mix different flours. Otherwise, it's going to have bread just of rice flour. It's going to be very difficult, have to add more water. Okay, so let me just summarize here. First of all, okay, so I'm going to pin my DJ Smith 3535. Shout out, Pascala Leak. Shout out to you guys. So again, I'm going to tell you. So I added 400 grams of oat flour. I added 500 grams of rice flour, 150 grams of carob flour, and then it's a lot of flours, I know, but you can do this. You can be creative and you can test. The amount of flours that I've been testing for the past 2.5 years, it's insane. I've been trying the different flours, but it's always the same principle. And usually it's a win. Sometimes it's a disaster as well. And especially one day I had such a disaster. My goodness, I don't know. I know what I did. I know now what happened, but it was so funny. Anyway, because this kind of things not always it goes amazingly. So here I used as well this a little bit. I had a tiny bit of this flour, and this flour that I added, it was 200 grams. It was not a full cup, so it's 200 grams. But the beauty of my trick for baking gluten-free bread, it's not about the flours you use, it's about you being creative, and then it's how you make it. You don't need to, again, you don't need to kind of go and work the dough. You just have to find the right point of the baking, which is more like a liquidy form. And one of the things that I usually don't put is this and this, because you usually flours have already they're already self-rising. So none of these flours were self-rising. So I added 1 teaspoon of, this is 1 teaspoon, which is 5 ml of, this is the bicarbonate soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And when you mix these, one helps to raise the flour, and the other one helps to maintain it. And then you just add a little bit of salt, and I used this flor de sal. It's a Portuguese salt, kind of humid kind. It looks like it's wet. And you just add to taste. I don't put a lot of of that either. And this one, then after mixing all of the flours, and one of the things that I realized that I made a mistake for this recipe is that I didn't sieve my flours. So it's really important that you use any kind of sieve. I have this machine as well that does it, but because this flour was a little bit lumpy, it got, because very, very fine, so somehow it got probably some kind of, I don't know, getting together. So it's important that you sieve it. My sieve was too open, so I had to go through a thinner mesh of the sieve. Then you add 2 of this, it's like 11 grams of yeast. So this is chemical yeast. Sorry, I'm translating my head from Portuguese. So let me see, I have here, I've never talked to a YouTuber before. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my God, I feel so honored, I feel so honored. So what's your name? It's DJ Smith 3535. So what's your name? Listen, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am sure that you're going to have a lot of fun here with the recipes, and you can start baking at home, and it's just so easy. I just don't like processed foods, and I'm trying to create my own recipes for better health. I don't want to eat bread, I don't want to eat gluten, so I'm creative with different flours. I do it once a week, and today I did a little bit more because tomorrow we're going to have here some lunch. We're going to have some girls coming over, and I did already the mise en place for tomorrow's lunch for a little with meat. And if you want to see it, it's it's still up, but I'm going to take it down shortly because yeah, it's windy outside. I have a beautiful garden, by the way, and I can see I have a huge rose bush, and it's like I can see it like going like really crazy, and yeah, so it's amazing. It's amazing breads. Again, I'm going to show it to you. Look at this. So I can go ahead and freeze it, and then and the night before I just put like one little bun or two if I want two for the day, for the day, out. I wanted to taste, yeah, I wanted to try different things because I've been testing different liners, I've been testing different cases for this, the silicone, the paper, and this is silicone with little formats. I did another bread with this one, but they were so tiny that it was all crumbling down. But then it's experience. You gain experience. You just get more creative. That's it. I'm not allowed to subscribe. Okay, no problem. Oh, thank you, thank you. Anyway, thank you so much. Just keep coming. It's important, and I completely understand, and I appreciate that. You know. It's wonderful. So my name is Gabriela Libanio. You can always, follow me here. This year has been very tough year because my father passed away, so I'm not creating as many videos as I could. But hopefully everything will come to more fruition. But I'm spending a lot of time with lives as well, and it's another version of another evolution of the channel. It's been quite really interesting as well, and I'm really grateful to have that. But I don't have time to do everything. Thank you. It's and yesterday and today. I'm Portuguese, so back home in Portugal, it's All Saints Days, and in All Saints Day, you go to the cemetery and you make your prayers, and you go to church, and it's a little bit difficult that I'm not there with my mom. It's been a little bit difficult for her, as you can imagine, and it's for myself as well. So it's kind of it's sad, but it's life, and sometimes we have to understand and to accept, isn't it? Listen, I really appreciate that everybody is here, and I really would like for you to subscribe if you can. If you're allowed, if you're not, is okay. Keep coming back. Sometimes I come and join you for some what I'm eating and what I'm drinking. Sometimes I don't feel like eating. It happened this week. I had 2 days that I was not in a mood of eating, and I was actually asking online, shall I cook or shall I juice? So I made a little quest and juicing one, and actually it was exactly what I felt like having. It was absolutely delicious, very simple juice, but just a juice with a conversation with you guys. I'm going to have another day this week with juicing, so keep coming back because it's wonderful to share what is my journey and of healthy food. And this carob is very healthy. It's very low in carbs, so no carbs, and it helps to reduce the sugar in your blood. So it's an amazing. We have a lot of recipes in Portugal with all of this, and it has like a sweetness to it, but it's not sweet. So it is super cool, super good. And you know, I'm just in love with this ones, with this formats. Let me see if you see. So I have this leaf here. What is it? Platano leaf. Then I have this one as always as well, the same platano leaf, isn't it? This is a theme for it's a theme for autumn. I love autumn. Look at this, guys. Where are you watching from, by the way? Look, another leaf, and it has like a little bump because they raise. Another pumpkin, and then this one, it's what do you call it? For squirrels. Squirrels love these. And you see this little part. This part for it is they're different. They're different ones. And this part here is super difficult to make. For I tried other breads and it was not coming out properly. I did, oh my god, I did a Halloween bread, but that one was chocolate, and this was chocolate and peanut butter. Look, I did, but it's not the same dough. This is chocolate. It's not this. So you see the difference. You see, I don't see the difference. Oops, oops. I'm not going to eat this because it's already too hard. It was before. This one has like 3 weeks or so. So I don't see exactly what you see. It's a little bit, you know. Oh my god, it's so cute. This I could save it for a while. I don't know. It's so hard. It would be like to send it to damage someone. Look at this. You see? Oh, you retracted the message. Don't say sorry. Don't worry about it. You know, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, so it's amazing. We have some pumpkins here, by the way, still with the decoration for Halloween and autumn. I love autumn. So this was the best recipe for my little shaped breads, and this is really cute for kids. Kids love these shapes. They think it's adorable. Now, one of the things with these breads is that they're not amazing the day after, so it's important that you first freeze them and then allow it just to and get them frosted during the night. And you have like fresh bread in the morning. You can just put it for a few seconds in the microwave if you want to, even though I don't like microwave so much, or in the oven, so it's like freshly baked all over again. So this is like a super cool recipe. And what I'm going to say to you now, it's summarizing the recipe, and it's a mess here. I made a mess already with the salt and the yeast, chemical yeast, and sprays. Okay, so let me summarize. So first of all, today I wanted to make a carob bread, and this is a carob bread. In Portuguese is alfarroba, and it's a very very famous brand. Now they make chocolate with it, they make desserts, they make jam, and flowers, a lot of different flowers. So that's what I wanted to make a carob. It's one of my favorite breads. It's carob bread because it's so healthy. It's just so good for you. It's very good for your stomach. It doesn't feel heavy. So you eat and you feel satisfied, but then you're light. You know, sometimes when people eat bread with the gluten and normal wheat, you just feel it, you know, heavy, stomach ache, and all these things. Okay, so first, it's the carob bread, which is like this cinnamon like, that looks like cinnamon or chocolate. Then I added 500 grams of rice flour. Then I added this oat flour, and I used it because I had it, you know. It's not because you have to. You can use any kind of flour. And then I used even a little bit this one because it was still here, and that's what I used. So when you have when you have gluten free and you have already a gluten free flour, you will see that actually is a mixture of flours. So if you have rice flour, you have to mix it with other things, with potato starch, with arrowroot starch as well, or corn starch. Then you can add the oat flours. You can add corn flour as well. So you have all of these options that are just amazing. And this is, is opening your head to make different things. Let me see. Then, sorry, DJ, I'm going to answer to you in a minute. And then, you have here, then you put a little bit salt to taste. And another thing is that don't add sugar to your bread because you don't need it. And the more you avoid to eat bread, the better it is for you because it is important that you think about your health without sugar. Sugar is really, really bad for you. It causes dependency, it causes you being overweight, and then addiction that you feel like eating all the time, and it causes so many diseases and so much unbalancement into your system. And it's horrible that I'm saying this after Halloween when you just ate half of the country in chocolates and candy probably. So first have your bread, and you don't need a measurement. You just need, like, you can put as well 1 cup of each flour if you want to. So I'm just giving you like the highlight. If you have a flour that is already with self-rising, so it has already this additive that will help to raise the bread. You don't need to do anything else, so you don't need these 3 items, but or you can use only this two. I've done already bread only with bicarbonate sodium and baking powder, so it's enough. But I wanted to, because it's I thought that the carb flour was very dense, so I decided to add this the chemical yeast, and I reuse my jars. Even though they're very well washed, they still have some paper sometimes, but it's perfectly washed inside. And I do it in the dishwasher, which is like top temperature there, and salt to taste. And then it's the most important thing. What is it? What are you going to use is sparkling water. And this is very important. And by the way, you can use eggs as well. And I always whisk the eggs in the beginning so they're foamy and they're beautiful. You can separate them and then mix the flours with the sparkling water. So the sparkling water is going to activate with these two, okay? And this is what is going to activate. So that's why you don't need to, oh my god, this is so funny, you don't need to add anything else. And one of the things is that you can use sparkling water, you can use Coca-Cola, you can use beer. I have already made so many breads with beer. You can make with 7-Up or Sprite or any sparkling thing. Of course, I always avoid sugar, but it's fun to test. So I'm inviting you to just open your mind and avoid eating breads that are coming inside bags, because they're full of things that you don't need into your system. You don't know what is there, and it's damaging your gut and your stomach, and it's putting on weight, like it happened to me. So now I am trying to go back to the beginning and do as my grandmothers used to make and my mom used to make, and so on. So I'm going back to the origins of making bread, and this is the best version because there is a chemical reaction with these 2 big boys or the 3 big boys, which is a bit. You can actually only have the bicarbonate sodium. You don't even need to have the baking powder, but I'm inviting you to test, and that's what I've been doing. I don't know measurements. I know approximately. So if I have like a bigger amount, so if I have around 3 cups, I will use 1 of this for the mixture, one of each. And then here, this one is 11 grams. If you have if you have more, then you add more, but you can test. And it's like, well, let me see how it is with this amount, and then you make another amount. And the thing is that things change because of the weather. So if it is very hot, then probably you need more water because you don't have a specific water. The thing is that the dough needs to be running. So every Saturday I bake bread, and at this point, what I'm going to say is I'm inviting you to participate to my baking morning. And if you want to know exactly where what time I'm going to start baking, you can always leave a message on in the community, and that DJ Smith 3535. This is what you have to do as if to answer to your question. Leave your comments on in the community, and in the community, we can connect with each other, we can support each other, and that's what I'm inviting you to do as well here, all of you. When you are in with YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, it's important to support each other. It's important to leave likes because we're growing, we're supporting each other, we're learning. And you should see my first video. It's terrible, but it's amazing. I love it so much because my mindset was not that I was an influencer, it's like they have this prejudice and people, even your family, are not watching but who cares? I am doing it for myself, for my health, and of course I am doing it because I want to bring stories of my mom and having these amazing recipes. So that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Tomorrow, do you have any questions about bread? Let me see. Hola. Hola. Use the Gambian. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Besotes. Besotes de Londres para España. We have someone from Spain. Let me see. I have 2 videos I made 1 month ago, and I have no likes or subscribe. Okay, by the way, don't write this when you are on lives, because YouTube doesn't like it and it might actually penalize you. So if you want to, the trick to have videos coming over, so I have to tell you. So you have your group of friends, no? DJ Smith, do you have your group of friends? So if you do, organize with them. Don't be afraid and ask them. Just say, listen, I need your support. And you tell your family as well, your parents, siblings if you have, try your grandmother. You just bring all of these videos, and you have to, first you should make 5 videos, evergreen, 5 videos shorts, and then you upload them in the same time. And then when you upload them, you just tell all your friends that it's time for them to come to your videos, to your channel, start watching the videos, start watching the shorts, starting watching the evergreen videos, and all of them. So like this will bring attraction to your channels. Like the YouTube is going to say, oh my God, this is just raising interest. So that's why they come and support you. I think that's the best tip I can give you. Use the Gambian. Thank you so much for being here. Muchas gracias. No se olvide de eso, de escribir, que es muy importante, de hacer un poco de el like, ¿cómo se dice? Que me estoy con el cerebro mezclado. I've been on YouTube for 4 years now. For 4 years. It's a very small channel. I have a full-time job, but I've been working very hard, and I'm very proud of the process. Sometimes it's a little bit frustrating, but I'm here, and I love it, And actually, it's such a pleasure to be able to create wonderful recipes from scratch. I've been getting in contact with a lot of people, and I feel very excited. We have like little lunches that we share. Sometimes, it's not the best videos today. That's what happened in the morning. The video that I was making live, it was just so bad. It was a complete disaster. But it happened. It was a problem with the material, and with the situation as well with the Wi-Fi. I even upgraded now, so let's see if it works. And we have to just accept, and not all the time things are going perfectly right. And I believe that not all the time things are perfect. It is so cool when things are perfect. It is so cool. For instance, tomorrow I'm going to upload a video that is going to be an evergreen, and it was such a big win. This video, this lunch, it was so perfect, all of it. I baked wonderful bread, and the timing was like, sometimes the things are very, very perfect. The timing is really good. So I was making everything perfectly on time. I was, putting beautiful plates. I love my plates, by the way. You can see a few of them on top. I have this one here. There are the daisies. There is the Oh, this is the melon, the cabbage, So we have like beautiful presentation. I made soup. I had a little dessert that I thought that it was not very good, and then it ended up to be absolutely delicious. So it was even a huge surprise because I thought it was not so good, but actually it was divine. It was so good. Oh yeah, I leave. Oh, thank you. Use the Gambian. I don't remember. Sorry, but I will check on you as well. Of course. Thank you so much for that. By the way, thank you. And so, like I was saying, everything was going perfect, and actually the video is not perfect. So, but sometimes I'm going to upload because it's a story. I was here with a very, very, very dear friend. She's such a good friend of mine, and I had such a beautiful table. I was doing everything. I was frying the pastéis de bacalhau. I had the soup. Things were running, at the same time. And it's a traditional thing. And it's fava beans. So if you want to come tomorrow, it's just so cute. So the fava beans, they are from the village where my mother is today. Actually, can you believe it? So it's like 5,000 kilometers away, and my sister was saving those fava beans for me, and I brought them. I invited this friend, and I that was our lunch. And then she took a little bit. I had some other friend coming the next day to try it. So then I cannot repeat this recipe. It's not repeatable. It's just next year because it's in season. Maybe I can buy something, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Right now, I'm Portuguese, and I live in London. That's where I live. I love that you're subscribed from me a long time ago. I love that. Thank you so much. And what else? So now, let's bring everybody together. Let's bring friends together. Let's subscribe to each other, and support on this journey and show up. And when the friends are coming to other place, okay, let's go all to the other place. I really love this sense of unity. I think that's what is missing around the world nowadays. So that's it. Okay. Well, I think that I don't know if you have any questions. Let me know. And I feel like having a little bit of my bread, and I think I'm going to have this leaf just a little bit. The celebration. It's a leaf. So nice. Another like. I would love to reach the 10 likes. Come on. Don't be stingy. It's important to leave the likes. You can come back. You can ask questions. You can go to the community and really helping each other, really supporting each other. I think it's really cool to have that kindness to each other. And that's it. Mm, okay. Mm, amazing. So beautiful. Beautiful people. Thank you so much for being here. And I lost I gained one and I lost one. I think that somebody just took the like again. Come on. Don't be like that. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate your kindness. I really appreciate that you were here. It's just so special to be able to share these recipes. They are so easy and it can make such a difference and you can make someone very happy with your skills. This is too easy, too easy. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. I really appreciate that you are here. You appreciate your kindness. I may appreciate that you are the best. And what else I have to say? Love you. Thank you. See you soon. We're going to end the live, and I wish you all the best. See you soon. And now I'm going to. Yeah, this is too good. So good. Look at this. You see the little breads, this one's, and then this one. You can try. Please use the Gambian. Please try. Please try. Go ahead. Let's try it. Let's try it all together. Look at this. You can start baking. It's so simple. If you have any questions, let me know and I'm going to check on you as well. All the best. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to bring you just to see the garden by night. Look at this. Oops. You see? It's funny. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. It was really super special. Thank you. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. We're going to come back and with easy recipes. They are delicious and so easy to make. See you soon.